Hey, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. All right, an amazing story happens in 1 Kings chapter 12. It's an important story in history, but it's also an important one for us as we concentrate on what we listen to this week. There was a time where the king of Israel had died, and that was Solomon. He was a wise king and he'd done well, but he'd also put a lot of taxes on the people for the building projects. He built the temple, the first big temple to God, and expanded the kingdom and had lots of important outposts that were fortified and really did a lot of work, but it took a lot of money to do it. So he did it through tax work. Now, when he died, his son came to the throne. Now, his son was someone who wasn't quite as sharp as his dad. And so his son, Rehoboam, as he came to the throne, the people, especially the people from the northern tribes, they came down and they said to him, they said, look, your dad laid us on some pretty heavy taxes, and it's been really tough living. And you're new to the throne. Can you lighten the taxes? And we're going to serve you forever. So Rehoboam says, let me think about it. Come back to me in 3 days and I'll talk to you then. So 3 days later, they come back to him. Now, during that 3 days, Rehoboam sought counsel from his father's old counselors, the sage wise men. And they told him, this would be a really good token, a really good initial showing of faith to help you solidify the throne. You need to lighten their burden some. And that would be smart. And Rehoboam listened to that, but then he listened to his buds. He called his young bucks out and said, what do y'all think? And they said, those old fuddy-duddies, what do they know? If you want to consolidate your throne, you need to show how powerful you are. You need to tell them, something a little bit different than that. And you need to say, I'm going to double the load, or I'm going to really increase it. And Rehoboam listened to the young guys, not the smart guys, not the wise guys. And as a result, the people rebelled because they realized he was never listening to them. And it divided the kingdom of Israel into the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, because the northern people would have nothing to do with a king that wouldn't listen to them. Now, why do I bring that up today? Listening is such an important skill. Not just listening in the sense of hearing what's being said, but understanding the heart and understanding what's behind what's being said. It's not something that comes naturally to us necessarily. It's something sometimes where we need good counselors to listen to. But if we're not listening carefully to the right people to hear the right message, we can do a lot of damage. If we are listening carefully, we can do a lot of good. So I urge you today to think about this. And as you encounter people and situations and circumstances, try to be a good listener. Not just hear what they're saying, but hear their heart behind it. And if you do that, I think you'll be building today positive things that will help you in your life. And that's why I've made this your video thought for today.